Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you had a great week and that our weather is better. I have a book for you, and it is called Every Last Word. It is by Tamara Ireland Stone. She's probably more well known for her books. She has two now that are in the same series. The first one's Clicked, and then the second one is Swapped. So I hope that you check those out if you like her writing style. This one is definitely more mature topic, so I don't think there's any triggers in here to pre-warn you about, at least not in this first chapter, but I would definitely label this more of a 7th grade up book, and it is a thriller as well as a mystery with romance, okay? As well as a mental health book. Okay, covering it all the good ones. 6 months earlier. I shouldn't be reading the notes. Haley trims a rose and passes it to me. As I attach the note to the stem with the sparkly pink ribbon, I read it. I can't help it. This one's a little over the top, but it's still sweet. I give it to Olivia, and she drops it into the classroom-specific bucket. No, wait, you guys! Olivia snorts, laughing hard as she turns the card over in her hand. I guess she's reading them too. I can't tell who wrote this, but oh, poor boy, this is so cheesy. Someone's attempt at a heartfelt bit of poetry makes its way around the circle. Alexis falls back against my bed in hysterics. Caitlin and Haley double over on my rug. Eventually, I join in. This is mean. Let's not read them, I say, hiding the rose in the middle of the bucket, wanting to protect this anonymous guy who put his heart on the line for some girl in his calculus class named Jessica. Olivia grabs the stack of cards in front of me and starts thumbing through them. God, who are these people, and how do we not know any of them? We're not losers, Alexis offers. It's a big school, Haley counters. Okay, back to work. The flowers are wilting. Caitlin's still laughing as she snaps back to her role as the leader of our Valentine's Day fundraiser. Olivia, since you like the note so much, switch places with Samantha. Olivia shakes her head, and her ponytail goes flying. No way! I like my job. I'll switch. My hand's getting tired anyway, Haley says, and the two of us trade spots. I grab a rose out of the bucket and pick the scissors up off the floor. The instant I slide my fingers through the handles, this thought hits me out of nowhere, and before I have time to react, I feel my brain sink its teeth in and latch on tight, already preparing to fight me for it. My hand starts trembling, and my mouth goes dry. It's just a thought. I let the scissors fall to the ground, and I shake out my hands a few times, looking around the circle and be sure no one's watching me. I'm in control. I try again, rose in one hand, scissors in the other. I squeeze my fingers together, but my palms feel clammy and my fingers are tingling, and I can't get a solid grip. I look up at Caitlin sitting directly across from me, watching her face twist and blur as a wave of nausea passes over me. Breathe. Find a new thought. If I cut it once, I'll keep going. I know I will. I'll move on to the next rose and the next one, and I'll keep cutting until there's nothing left but a huge pile of stems, leaves, and petals. After that, I'll massacre those syrupy, sweet, carefully written notes, every single one of them. God, that is so twisted. Then I'll take the scissors to Olivia's ponytail and I'll cut right through her hair tie. Oh, shite. New thought, new thought. I need a glass of water, I say, standing and hoping none of them notice the sweat beading on my forehead. Now? Caitlin asks. Come on, Samantha. You'll hold everything up. My legs are wobbly, and I am not sure I can trust them to get me downstairs. But somehow the scissors are gone, and the banister is in my hand instead. I head straight into the kitchen, and I run my hands under the water. The water is cold. Listen to the water. Are you okay? Paige's voice breaks through the chatter in my head. I hadn't even seen my little sister sitting at the counter doing her homework. That's when I spot the knife block full of knives and a pair of scissors. I could slice through her hair. I take big steps backward until I slam into the refrigerator. My knees give out, and I slide down to the floor, gripping the sides of my head, burying my face in my hands to make it dark, repeating the mantras. Sam, open your eyes. Mum's voice sounds far away, but I obey her words, and when I do, the two of us are nose to nose. Talk to me, now. I look over at the staircase wide-eyed. Don't worry, she says. They won't find out. They're upstairs. I hear Mum whispering to Paige, telling her to take a bag of chips up to my room and to keep my friends distracted. Then she grabs both of my hands so hard her wedding ring digs into my knuckles. They're just thoughts, she says calmly. Say it, please. They're just thoughts. I can echo her words, but not the steadiness in her voice. Good. You're in control. When I look away from her, she grips my arms harder. I'm in control. She's wrong. I'm not. How many thoughts does the brain automatically deliver in a single day? Mum moves on to facts to help me center myself. 70,000, I whisper as tears splash onto my jeans. That's right. Do you act on 70,000 thoughts a day? I shake my head. Of course you don't. This thought was 1 in 70,000. It is not special. It's not special. Good. Mom pinches my chin and lifts my head, forcing me to look at her again. I love you, Sam. She smells like her favorite lavender-scented lotion, and I inhale it, feeling a host of newer, prettier thoughts overpowering the dark, scarier ones. Whatever you're thinking, it's okay. It doesn't mean anything about you. Got it? Now tell me. The two of us have been here before. It hasn't happened in a long time, not like this, but Mum slips right into her assigned role as if it's second nature. She is well trained. Scissors, I whisper, dropping my head to my chest, feeling dirty and sick and humiliated. I hate telling her these awful thoughts, but I hate the thoughts spiral even more, and this is my ticket out. I'm well trained, too. The roses, Olivia's hair, and Paige. Mom doesn't make me finish. She wraps her arms around me, and I grab a hold of her t-shirt, sobbing into her shoulder, telling her I'm sorry. You have nothing to be sorry for. She pulls away and kisses my forehead. Now stay here. I'll be right back. Please don't, I beg, but I know she won't listen. She's doing what she has to do. I dig my fingernails into the back of my neck 3 times, over and over again, until she returns. And when I look up, she's crouched down in front of me again, holding the scissors flat in her hand. Take them, please. I don't want to touch them, but I don't have a choice. My fingertips connect with the cold metal, and I let it slide over the blade, lightly, slowly, just tickling the surface. When I feel the handle, I curl my fingers through the holes. Mom's hair is dangling in my face. I could cut it, but I would never do that. Good. It's just a pair of scissors. They triggered a few scary thoughts, but you won't act on them because you, Samantha McAllister, You're a good person. Her voice sounds closer now. I drop the scissors on the floor and I give them a hard push to get them as far away from me as possible. I throw my arms around Mom's shoulders, hugging her hard, hoping this is the last time we go through this, but knowing it isn't. The anxiety attacks are like earthquakes. I'm always relieved when the ground stops shaking, but I know there'll be another one eventually, and again, I'll never see it coming. What am I going to tell them? My friends can't know about my OCD or the debilitating, uncontrollable thoughts because my friends are normal and perfect. They pride themselves on normalcy and perfection, and they can't ever find out how far I am from those two things. Paige is sitting in for you on Rose duty. The girls think you're helping me with something in the kitchen. Mom hands me a dish towel so I can clean myself up. Go back upstairs whenever you're ready. I sit alone for a long time, taking deep breaths. I still can't look at the scissors on the far end of the kitchen floor, and I'm pretty sure Mom will hide all the sharp objects for the next few days. But I am okay now. Still, I can hear this one thought hiding in the dark corners of my mind. It doesn't attack like the others, but it's frightening in a totally different way. Because it's the one that never leaves, and it's the one that scares me absolutely the most. What if I am crazy? So the next chapter is called New, and I would hope you got kind of hooked just from that first bit. So please try it out and enjoy the read, and I will see you in another week. Thanks for watching.